Hello, this is Hassan, and today I'm here to share a brief interaction I had with my professor. The key point of the conversation, my take on it, and how I plan to use what I've learned in the field. So let's jump right into it. These are the key points I extracted from my conversation. The first one is always act as an idol for the children. What this means is a good teacher is someone who can do more than simply teach well. It is someone who the students look up to and can feel a sense of vulnerability around. And by that, I mean students feel at ease around the teacher. The next point is keep the children, their education, interest, and safety the main priority. This is quite important for a teacher to understand as this re-emphasize that education is not only the thing that matters. All children are unique. Some are smarter, some are creative, some are imaginative. Hence, a teacher should keep an open eye when engaging with students and be a little observant towards these unique qualities a student might possess within them. A good teacher can pick up on these traits and help a student polish his unique talent. Okay, so the next one is the engagement of the parents is as vital as their children's learning. So building on the previous point, once a teacher understands the mind of the child, his strengths and weaknesses, it is then very important for the teacher to share his findings with the parent because this in turn helps the child to stay encouraged when he is at home and in school. When both the teacher and parent share the same mindset, it gets easier for the children to stay motivated as the parent and the teacher are basically on the same page, encouraging the child and realizing his unique abilities. Think and plan your next move accordingly. What this means is a teacher should be prepared for each and every class. This does not mean that they plan literally everything word for word. That would actually be somewhat of a negative that might come across to the students as being a somewhat robotic. And you want to stay human to have a connection with the students. But what this means is that you are prepared for the class in the sense that you have basically a general idea of what you are going to teach. You have a roadmap of what you're going to teach. This also means you know your students and how they would react in a situation. Hence, during an event, you would know how a child would act and be prepared accordingly. So, what did I learn? These are the main points I extracted from our conversation and what I learned during my conversation. What I learned can be summarized in the first 2 points. A teacher is much more than an educationist. What I learned can be summarized in the first 2 points. A teacher is much more than an educationist. His position is of a role model and a guide. If all a teacher does is open a book and explain what is written in it, then that person, in my opinion, is doing a grave disservice to his position as a teacher. In my view, a teacher is someone who looks inside his student in a way that no one else can. Even the student can. They have the ability to spot the talent that the student might not even realize he possesses within him. And then using his teaching abilities, he is able to bring out that talent from within him and mold you as a student into the person you ought to be. A talented teacher can give birth to extraordinary student. I ask you, what is Plato without Socrates? What is Master Sifu without Master Ugwe? What is Alexander the Great without Aristotle? Probably not so great. My vision and goals. Having this conversation with my mentor, I have realized that I want to be a present teacher. Someone who observes and notices his students, someone who is flexible to their needs. I want my students to know that I am always rooting for them. Their interest and success are my own. They should know I am there for them in and outside the classroom. I want to create an environment in my class that would engage and support the students and their interests. I would want their parents to be fully involved in their growth as well. So, yeah, that was it from my side. Thank you for listening and goodbye.